Thursday, 8th of May. I'm 25 miles from Hiva Oa port, and it's been a shocker of a day. It's been raining and windy and squalls and you name it, I've had it all day today. Had 2 inches of water in the cockpit before. I had to get the drains open and let it out. Yeah, so it's been a tough day, tough few days actually. Been doing a lot of hand steering, but I'm soaked to the bone. Everything's wet in the boat. Boat's had a nice, got all the salt off it, I suppose, with the rain. But yeah, so I am hoping to get into the port tonight if it clears up. Probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock. But if it keeps up with this squally, rainy stuff, I think I'll just hang around outside tonight and go in the morning in the light. It doesn't look too hard to get in there, even in the dark, but if you've got a squall and all that sort of crap going on, it might be a bit of fun. But yeah, so anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so looks like a beautiful sky back there. So I'm hoping all this weather takes off in the next couple of hours, and a bit of moonlight would be good. I'm not counting on it, but anyway. So yeah, hopefully, well, by tomorrow I'll be anchored, and I get picked up in the morning to go to the police to check in everything. And then I've got a room booked for 4 nights, which I might extend because my boat will be on the hard for the last few days of here, which I'm looking forward to. Just get off the boat and get all my clothes washed and clean the boat out, dry everything out, get ready for the next little stint down to Tahiti, which is only about 8 days, hopefully. It's like 750 miles, so it might be that, might be less, depends if we go through the Tuamadus or go around the top of the Tuamadus. There's lots of reefs and little islands, and anyway, I'll have a think about that, see what the others do. So yeah, there's still a few in the port there, about 4 of them I think, but they'll all be going in the next few days, so by Monday or Tuesday I suppose I'll be the only one left here, except for the blinkies. They're still 1800 miles behind me, but I'll be gone before they get here. Yeah, so there'll be other yachts in the bay obviously, but not the below 580 boats. But yeah, so looking forward to getting in there, having something to eat, have a nice breakfast or 2 in the morning. I've run out of tea bags. I found some hot chocolate in all that army ration stuff, which isn't bad, but I miss my cups of tea. Coffee doesn't worry me that much, but I do miss a cup of tea. Yeah, so I've got little food, got enough for tonight and breakfast tomorrow, or maybe a few other bits and pieces, and got plenty of water. But yeah, so I'm gonna be glad to get there. I gotta tell you, it's been too bloody long, 43 days or something like that. That's a long time at sea, let alone alone at sea. Even if you have got Starlink, it's still quite lonely out here. But anyway, I need to get some books, I need to get some more stuff just to keep my mind occupied. I run out of reading material. I started reading all my manuals for equipment and stuff. Still having a few issues with celestial navigation, which could be a bit of a problem. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. So I will say goodbye, and I will hopefully, next time I talk to you, I will be sitting at anchor or in my accommodation, one or the other. Okay, bye for now. And ho! First time in 43 days. That's the very eastern end of Hiva Oa. So I've got about 12 miles to the harbour. So there you go, that's it. It's a bit sort of awesome. weather, but oh, I'm in Polynesia, Marquesas Islands. Good morning from Hiva Oa. I finally made it in last night at midnight, about 11 o'clock. I was half a mile away from the anchorage. I could see the anchorage, and then all hell broke loose. The squalls just hit me, the torrential rain, then no wind, and then outboard didn't work, and then my furlers got tangled up, and it went on and on. It actually took me, I don't know how long it took me to actually get. I saw the anchorage, I was half a mile away. I think it took like 3 hours. I sort of headed back out to sea when I could. Then I thought I was going on the rocks a couple of times. No outboard. Torrential. I've never seen rain like it. Just constant. So everything's wet, the whole boat's wet inside and out. Yeah, so that was an interesting experience after yesterday, which was squall after squall after squall after squall. But you know, you're living by nature, so you can't expect this sort of stuff. But anyway, I'm here now, and it's a pretty incredible place actually. I mean, look at these mountains over there, and it's lush green, tropical. All the boats in the bay here. I was sort of lucky because the ship that was in here yesterday is gone, so I was able to park in behind the break wall. That's where the ship parked. They're building a new building there. Go around. That's where I get lifted on Monday, all going to plan, into that yard there to get anti-fouled. These are all the local fishing boats. I'm curious to find out if there's a boat builder here. It'd be nice to go and have a chat if there is. Yeah, but these mountains are, yeah, I mean, it's a shame there's a cloud on top of that one, but it's pretty incredible. So it really is tropical paradise here. So I go and get my clearance this morning. A lady will pick me up, we'll go to the police station, do all that stuff. Then I'll go to hopefully where my accommodation is, and have a chat to them. And I'm gonna have, I don't know, if they got bacon and eggs, I'm having bacon and eggs. But have a nice meal. I haven't had any fresh fruit or vegetables for, God, 3 or 4 weeks now. So I'm going to have some of that, and I'll come back to the boat, get organised, get all my washing done, organised, and then I'm going to relax for a day, I think, and then I'll go exploring tomorrow. Because on Monday my boat gets lifted to be anti-fouled. It's up for 3 days, and then I'll be off again, I think. Yeah. So there's my transport to the land. I actually when we were in Shelter Bay Marina in Panama, these people were giving away all this stuff. They wanted to get rid of it all off their boat. So I scored a nice paddleboard, which was good. Well, it's an old paddleboard, but it floats. So I've only got to get to shore over there, which is only, 30 metres away. So I think I can manage that without getting wet. Well, hopefully I can. Yeah, so anyway, I feel 100% better than I did yesterday. And ready for exploring this place. It looks amazing. I mean, it's like, it's a bit like that, look at that up there. Little houses on the hill, and just a lush green. It's sort of, I think it's sort of Jurassic Park stuff. But yeah, hopefully there's no dinosaurs out there. Anyway, I will say goodbye for now. I've got a bit more organising to do. I've got to get picked up at 8:45, and yeah, I'll be back soon. Bye for now. So this is part of the little township here, the village. Everywhere you look, it's so green and tropical, and mango trees, and it's bloody humid, but it's a beautiful place. I can see myself ending up here in retirement. Maybe not. But it's just a big, it's actually a old extinct volcano. So it's very mountainous. A nice old house, isn't it? So then I'm looking for some breakfast. I mean, look at those mountains up there. And it's just unreal. No one's probably ever stepped foot up there in entire history. Yeah. So anyway, shops along the road here. It's a bit wobbly from on the boat. I'm going to have some breakfast. I've been told the Mokai mango might be okay. So this is going to be my first meal since getting off the boat. So anyway, wish me luck. Well, no luck with breakfast yet. Seems that people don't eat breakfast around here. They just have coffee and cigarettes for breakfast. So I am getting a papaya, banana and something else juice for starters. I think that's all I can get. She offered me beer, but it's a bit early for beer. I might have a coffee and then I might have another juice. I'll see how I go. And then try and find somewhere to eat. She said the supermarket. Interesting. Seems like places don't open until 11 o'clock here for food, which is a little disappointing, but anyway, it's alright. I'll find somewhere, go to the supermarket and buy something on my way back. Okay, bye for now. Getting ready to go on the card to get anti-fouled. Just waiting for that boat to go. There's a couple of Aussie guys giving me a hand, Lucas and Dan, and up in a little while. Yeah, another hour probably, the way they work here. Anyway, bye. And up on the slip. Thanks guys. Yes, I got a feeling these barnacles are slowing me down. They'll be slowing me down a bit. And slime. There's Tina setting up the boat on hard. Jesus. Say hi, Tino. He's the big boss, Tino. Going back in the water. Gonna say goodbye to Hiva Oa. Never to return, probably. We've got to get out there. Around that headland and then head 237, I think, towards Tuamotus. And then it's 750 miles, about 600 to Tuamotus. And then Papeete for 7 days. A bit more civilised in Papeete, probably, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, bye for now. Day one, Hiva Oa to Tahiti. Coming on sunset now. Off the horizon. And Vanuatu, sitting in the background. Hiva Oa's covered by rain. It's been a day of quite a few sail changes. From, you know, fairly calm to very bloody windy. And now I've got 3 reefs in the main and the jib filled up a little bit. No spinnaker's up. I had the big spinnaker up before and the wind just really kicked in and she was leaning over fairly fair way. And I had to do some quick furling and bring the main down. It's quite comfortable now. The sea's quite up and down a bit, choppy. But yeah, even with that little rig up there, we're still doing, you know, 4.5 to 6.5 knots. So yeah, there must be some sort of current because My heading should be 237 degrees to tomatoes, and I'm steering like 210, 215. So there's a bit of magnetic variation there, and a bit of must be a bit of current going west from here. Yeah, heading west, pushing that way. Yeah, so I'm heading, southwest, and I'm about 520 miles away from the Tomatoes, where we've got to go through in between some islands and reefs, but the gap's pretty wide. Everyone else has gone down, so I think it shouldn't be a problem. Dan Turner got hammered pretty severely with some weather, 60 knots plus, he said. Yeah, a bit out of control right in the middle there of the Tomatoes. But he survived to tell the story. He's in Papiete now, and he'll be gone before I get there. So that's about it. First night. Haven't eaten much today. It's funny, I just did 4,000 miles, and I've had 8 days in Hiva Oa, and I come out, and I'm a little bit anxious, just not anxious, but anxious, I suppose. Just getting used to being on the boat again, even after 8 days. I'm thinking, what should I cook for dinner, or should I just finish off one of those baguettes I bought, which I'll probably do instead of cooking. And it is quite choppy and bumpy out here at the moment as well. But it's a funny thing, you think after 4,000, well, nearly 6,000 miles, including Antigua, you just jump on like a bike and off you go again. But I suppose you sort of think of what the weather conditions are going to be like, and hope that everything's okay. It is. Charged all my batteries right up while I was in Hiva Oa, in the little accommodation I had at 240 volts, so I've got everything charged up to the max. And I've just got to manage it now. I just want to keep it up above 70% if I can possibly do that. So anyway, enough warbling on. I'll chat again tomorrow, I suppose, and could be a bit of a blowy night tonight. The windy weather indicated quite a bit of a calm spell, but certainly not calm right now. But anyway, you never know. Alright, off we go. Bye for now.